Yo, what's good to everybody in a strange land? I know the camera is not facing me. That is purposeful at this very second. I really do be out here walking. What up? I'm gonna flip it. What up, y'all? Try not to get so much sun in the camera. Yeah, that's a little better. I'm not left-handed, but here we go. Um, it's kind of like a follow-up to my last video. Hopefully it won't be super duper long because I really did kind of want to enjoy my walk. But this is also one of the only times of the day that I'm literally by myself. So this is kind of my only time to do it, so I'm doing it. The reason a lot of this has gone toward weight loss and then some other things that I was planning to talk about at a point is because in my relationship with my toxic parent, that was a really huge point of contention, was how I looked, or my weight, or appearance, or makeup, or whatever that looked like. They were very concerned with the outside. As long as the outside was cool, as long as the hair was tight, as long as the clothes were cool, didn't matter if the inside was trashed out, just as long as the exterior looked pretty. And I came to realize as an adult that a lot of that is projection. That they were putting concerns and issues and insecurities on me that they themselves possessed, and it didn't even have anything to do with me. But you don't know that as a little kid. You don't know that especially as like a teenage girl. I'm not including the teenage male experience. I just didn't have it. You dig what I'm saying? I gotta talk about what I know. But just, all of those things you don't understand at that age, and you just wonder, why won't this person get off my back? Like, leave me alone. That's all you're concerned about. Why does everything have to be about my weight or what I eat? Why can't I just enjoy the Snickers bar? Why can't I this? Why can't I that? And so, because of it, and I'm not saying that this is good or perfect, but a maladaptive coping technique that I had was that I didn't deal with it. I didn't deal with like the weight or exercising or any of those other things. And like many people, I'm an emotional eater. I get happy about something, I want to eat. I get sad about something, I want to eat. I get stressed out, I deserve that milkshake. Yeah, you've thought it before. It's not just me, don't front. Don't leave me out here by myself. But that is a thing, and it's also a very bad combination. So, emotional eater plus someone resistant to working out almost is like a rebellion to stop telling me I'm fat. Again, maladaptive. Not saying it's right. I'm just being honest about where I was. Horrible combination. So you eat, you don't work out. Or you eat and then you guilt work out. Or you eat, because you see the eating is always consistent. You eat and then you work out for a little bit, but then it gets hard or the scale plateaus and you're just like, I stop. And I had to like come to realize the tools are there. Just like with getting out of a toxic family situation, the tools are there. You have to avail yourself to them in order for them to work. A good example, say, is like the show My 600-Pound Life. I know it's a train wreck. I know TLC is a train wreck. Just go with it for a second, okay? Dr. Now comes in. He speaks with the patient. They go over the history. They talk about what they need to do to be successful in order to get to the surgery. He gives them an entire diet. How much, when, what time, what to put in it. You don't even have to think. You just have to be able to read or have somebody around you who can. You feel what I'm saying? Gives you an exercise plan. Gives you a goal. Everything is concrete as the cement that I'm walking on right now. And they still can't get with it. And it's not because it's not doable, but because the mindset isn't there. They see what they need to do. They understand what needs to happen. Most of them understand on an intellectual level that if they don't take care of this time next year, we might be talking about you in memory and not in person. You dig what I'm saying? The tools are there, but if you don't use them, what difference does it make? It's like if I'm hanging up a picture on my house. If I got a screw, I got a hammer, I got a nail, I got a wall, I got a stud, I got the picture, I have everything I need. But if I'm not going to get up and do it, then what difference does it make? If I'm not going to put in the time, the 5-10 minutes it's going to take to hang this picture, or YouTube the video about how to hang this picture. I didn't come from the YouTube generation. I'm 80s born. Like, we had to know how to do stuff. But in this day and age, however long it takes you to YouTube your task, is however long it's going to take. What I'm saying is it's however much effort you're willing to put into it. I have been willing to put effort into this weight loss to lose at what this time is about 65 pounds. Woohoo! Yeah. That's all you get to see. But it was the will. It was the last year, this time I was down 30 pounds. I gained 10 back over the holidays, like a lot of people do. That's just very common. Holiday food is good. I love pecan pie and eggnog. But what I've done in previous years that I didn't do this time was when I hit the 10-pound gain back holiday weight in every other year previous, I quit. This time I didn't quit. I was determined to get that 10 pounds off. And I knew if I had done it once with 30, I could easily do it with 10, right? If you could put that perspective into your mental health, getting better after you leave your toxic family situation, I swear, perspective change has been the thing about that. It was never that I wasn't good enough or attractive enough or whatever enough. I'm not saying I haven't been bigger or whatever at some point in my life, but that was never the issue. The issue is that I became a dumping ground for somebody else's trauma. And if I can unlearn that and be in the process of unlearning that, just like if I could lose this 30, gain 10, lose back the 10, and then go on to lose another 35 after that, which for me, I'm like, boy, I might as well just be a Super Bowl winner at this point, because that's what that equates to for me, but if I realize that mindset applies across the board, and it certainly applies in estrangement as well. If I can unlearn that behavior, if I can take the stand to walk away and end that, no matter how societally unconventional, no matter what mama and them, grandmama and them, auntie and them said, whoever, if you could have the courage to do that and stand with that, man, you got the tools. How far can you go? You've already stopped the inlet of toxicity. Now how best can you show restoration now? You know what I mean? Like, what can you make it like almost like a hurricane going through an area? And I don't want to make light of a situation because I know they just have one down in Jamaica. But like a hurricane going through an area, it blows through. You come out, you assess the damage, and you figure out what can be restored, what can be salvaged, what's completely damaged, what I can't do anything with. And then you go on and do your restoration process from there, if that makes sense. So, I hope it's not too windy to not be heard. But anyway, I didn't want to be too long. I'm still walking, about to put some music or some movies back on or something, I don't know. But I did just want to throw that out there. Keep that in mind. Stay encouraged. Perspective is everything. And we probably gonna talk about that one day real soon. But perspective is everything. Keep grinding. I'm gonna catch y'all later.